So one day I'm sitting in my room and I've come to the epitome that I can't live like this forever. I have been waking up at 6 a.m., filming videos, meditating, going to the gym every single day, extremely perfect diet, extremely perfect bedtime, reading. But I hated my life at this time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, physically, I felt fucking amazing, but mentally, I was so insecure. Like, I just wanted to be with the boys. I was so lonely. Now, working really hard by myself was a million times better than like not working hard by myself and just playing video games by myself. But I got to the point where I was like, nah, this is not what I want to do. I want to make some good friends. But I was at school and it felt impossible to make some good friends because I had already made such a bad first impression. I got so godly unlucky with like the people I met the first time I went to school, and nobody ever gave me a second chance. I mean, I did end up making good friends later, but like this was only 1.5 years into the school. The first year was an absolute horrible year. The second half of the year was like, I was recovering. I was still insecure from it. The point that I'm making is it felt impossible. Like I can't even tell you. Like I actually didn't think I could go to a party in Australia. I thought, oh, people in Australia don't like me. It felt genuinely impossible. But I knew thoughts don't really mean fuck all, bro. Like imposter syndrome, thinking you're not able to do anything, is always gonna be there, bro. Like why even acknowledge it? Fuck it. Like I've done shit that I thought was impossible. Like yeah, maybe I didn't do the craziest shit in the world, like get 10 million fucking dollars in like 1 month. Yeah, sure, I didn't do the craziest shit, but for my age, I'm top 1% my age group, bro. I mean, look, there might be I'm minimum top 10%, bro. I guarantee you. And it's in my own unique way. And that is what I find so special about myself. It's because I was on the path of getting straight A's at school and I pivoted because I knew that that wasn't going to give me fuck all of what I wanted. Instead of being that nerd guy, you might think, oh, the nerdy guy who gets straight A's and he's gone to Harvard, he's top 1%. Fuck no. Maybe he's top 1% in some categories that mean more to you. So maybe that is like more of your life goals. But for me, I choose what I do, bro. No one else tells me what to do. I want to have a good group of friends. I want to be respected. I want to have girls who are into me. I want to feel valued in a friend group. And I want to have freedom. I don't give a flying fuck about my grades, cunt. And you see, the thing is, I proved it to myself and to my dad that I could get good grades. Then I pivoted. I didn't just say it up front before trying. But like, honestly, even if you don't have grades, fuck it, bro. It's like just get average grades or get whatever your parents are happy with, because it's not as hard as you think, by the way. But then you get to a point where you just start, like, once you do one thing you're proud of, even if it's something you didn't really aim for, and then everything else will become easier. So the point that I'm making here, right, I've gone sidetracked a little. Social skills feels impossible. It feels like way harder than achieving like a materialistic goal, like good grades or something. And it is also extremely discouraged by society. Like, oh, don't worry, they're just peaking early. They're just the jocks. They're just gonna fuck your girlfriend. No one cares. That's a little bit harsh, but like, why the fuck do these guys get every single beautiful girl to fall in love with them when they're absolute pieces of shit human beings? And I have to sit here and be a good study grade dude. Like, fuck no. I'm not naturally social. That is what I find special about my channel. And that is what I hope to pass on to you, bro. Because it is a gift if you have good social skills. Now, let's not say, oh, you said their name, that, like, those like weird, cringe social skills advice online. I mean, like, genuinely enjoying conversations and building friendships. Honestly, fuck social skills, bro. That's low-key a foreign concept to me in a weird way. I know that that's my whole channel, but I don't really care about social skills. What I care about is building good relationships, making good friends, getting people to like me. I don't fucking care about social skills by itself. I care about the result. And that is what is different between me and everyone else. Everyone else is a fucking theorist. Wait, no, philosopher. I'm not a philosopher, cunt. I'm a fucking action man. I will get you the results. Now let me introduce myself. I'm Finn and I help young guys get their dream social life. So if you're interested in what I'm saying, just hear me out and click the link in the description and check out my course. If you're not interested, don't worry. But take a look, bro. I'm going to put up a testimonial and you can see the guy that I've helped so far. And hopefully you get inspired, and trust me, there is some fucking golden value there. Now, at one point, I ended up saying no to, I forgot to tell you, I did end up meeting friends in Australia. So this video is very fragmented. I hope you don't mind. This video is a little bit less. I have so many ideas flowing out of my mind right now. But I ended up in Australia. Let me finish that point. Making a shit ton of mates, bro. I went to a bunch of parties. I met a lot of girls. I met a lot of guys. I made a couple really, really close friends. And I felt like Australia was a good fun. You know, I made the most out of being hated and living really far away at a boarding school. I fucking made the most. So it's not impossible. I just thought it was impossible at the time to make friends in that sense. Now, let me move on. For a moment of time, this wasn't instant. It was like, I wanted to make friends. And then I said, no, I'm locking back in. And then I locked out again, all right? And you see, the thing is, that taught me I'm probably going to get pulled toward this anyways. You're going to get pulled towards your own vices. So why not allow yourself to, fall into the social skills environment where, yeah, okay, maybe there's some dickheads doing drugs. There's some dickheads doing alcohol. You need to learn to deal with that anyways in your life. And something interesting I learned, alcohol is not as bad for your brain, like drinking, as social media. And I honestly resonated really highly with this. Now, yeah, maybe there's some more physical damage. Maybe you don't even agree. Maybe you think Instagram isn't as bad. But my life quality when I deleted Instagram is better. Wait, how do I explain it? Like being hungover, like really badly hungover, is still better than being addicted to Instagram. You know when you're like pacing around in your room and you're trying to go to the shower, but you can't, you're stuck there for an hour and you keep scrolling and you're just stuck. You just can't get to the shower. I don't know if this happens to other people. That is so much worse than being hungover, bro. I'll take hungover with the boys any other day. Fucking, I don't care. I'm hungover. Fuck it. We go hang out with the boys. Have another beat. Nah, I'm joking. But like, what I really would hate in life is people choose the wrong vices, bro. Because you're gonna probably have vices anyways. Why would your vices be dumb vices? Like, do you actually enjoy scrolling? Do you sit there laughing at all of your reels? Because that's kind of valid, If you're sitting down and every one of your reels makes you die of laughter, maybe it's a good vice for you, bro, honestly. But 90% of the time, yeah, I do have those moods, but those are the moods that I'm in when I'm laughing at shit anyways. Why didn't I just call my friend when I was in a funny mood and laugh at bullshit? So I want you to choose your vices. And the best way to do this is to throw yourself into a mildly party environment. Because like ideally you want no temptation, but at first it's gonna be like you're replacing, you gotta like climb through the levels of discipline. You're not gonna just jump to the point where you cut everything off. Unless if you could do that, go for it. You probably your future success. Your future success story by far. Like you're destroying people. If you're that obsessive dude who, maybe you can't cut off one or two things, but you can cut off everything, or you believe that you could, then you're probably very successful like in the future. So the point that I'm making, I'm not talking to the 0.1%. I'm talking to the guys who want to be the 0.1% and who are struggling right now. What I'm telling you to do, bro, is to get into a social environment where people are texting you, come out today. Yeah, maybe try and avoid drugs as best as possible. I regret that. That's like a personal regret. But I had an addictive personality anyways. I was addicted to video games and then I was addicted to the wrong things. So it was there anyways. You gotta just choose your, bro, it wasn't the people that influenced me. I was gonna get addicted to some dumb shit anyways. So just hang out with friends who have the least temptation. Hang out with guys who are trying to talk to girls, who are trying to do genuinely fun things. Go to parties, do stupid shit on a boat, or jump out of the water. You know what I mean? This was a very fragmented video today, but I hope that it could help provide some. It was a mind blur, but when you listen to somebody who has the results you want, and you follow everything they're saying and what they believe, and you become more similar to them, you end up getting the same results as them. So hear me out. If you want to have a great group of friends, I've been invited to a fuck ton of parties this holiday. There's girls that are into me. It's ups and downs too. I'm not perfect, but nobody is. Nobody you look up to is perfect. But if you want things that I have, to have that amazing social life, I'm going to hang out with my boys. Last night I was dinner laughing for an hour straight, hysterically laughing. Hear me out. Maybe even buy my course if you trust me enough. Have a good day, mate. Lots of love.